I'm Richard, CEO and founder of Robin AI. I've seen a few of these presentations before, and what I'm going to show you is comparatively quite a simple tool. See, we review contracts for a living. We use software and machine learning and human legal professionals to help our clients take their contracts from drafts to sign really quickly. But as we were building that service, we realized we needed something else. And that's what we call QC, like Queen's Counsel. Using it as an internal tool, we started to get quite excited because although it sounds really simple, it's actually really powerful. So the core problem is, me, my colleagues, most lawyers, once we sign a contract, we basically forget what's in it. So that a year later, if you asked me, what was in that contract with Datadog, I basically have no idea. And sometimes we don't even remember where we put the contract. And the result is that we don't really know at any given time what we've signed up to. And sometimes people want to know the answer to those questions. They want to know, have we signed up to strange indemnities in Zanzibar? Have we got exposure to the jurisdiction in Spain? Whether it's because the company's being acquired, there's a dispute, a board pack, a pandemic, there are just times when you need to know what's going on in your contracts. And that's what QC does. It's a piece of software that stores your contract data around about the time you sign the contract, and then it never forgets. So unlike my colleagues, it doesn't go on holiday. It doesn't tell you it doesn't love you. It doesn't leave its laptop on a train. It just always remembers your contract data so that you can easily search for it. And this is how it works. So it all begins with what we call labeling. And labeling is just a way of taking the text in your contracts and then making a small note, almost like putting a post-it note on things so that you can find it later. So you can label your indemnities, you can label your governing law clauses. Whatever your heart's content can be labeled. And if that sounds really boring, we can do it for you. We use machine learning to help us do it faster, but fundamentally, it's the same process. And once you've done that, the magic happens. Because once things have been labeled, you can search for them. So imagine, for instance, you wanted to find all of your contracts that are going to auto-renew, so you don't accidentally keep subscribing to that gym membership that I've been meaning to cancel. Well, with QC, you can do that with a couple of clicks. So today, that might mean that a junior lawyer spends hours and hours and hours trawling through PDFs, trying desperately to use Control F. And I know this because I was that lonely single trainee who struggled night after night. But now we can make that task almost trivial. Consider as well, imagine the company's about to be acquired. All of a sudden, you need to know, how many change of control clauses do we have? It used to be that you'd spend a lot of money trying to find the answer to that question. And now, you can do it with a couple of clicks. Pretty much anything in your contracts can be found with queryable contracts. And it's not just clauses. You can even search for quantitative data. So the real geeks in the room, you can build business information, analytics, dashboards. You can export all of your contract data to an Excel. Everything becomes easily understood, carefully looked after, and queryable for the first time. So we've been using QC with a number of our clients at the moment, and they love it just as much as we do. So we'd very much love for you to try it out. If it sounds interesting to you, please let us know. We'd love to tell you more about it. Thank you very much.